So here are a couple questions we ask everyone. We love to hear a little bit about people's backstories. You're young but quite successful already. Talk a little bit about how you first got into acting. Like when did you first get the bug, and what was your first break?
Yeah, no, 100%. So I got really invested into acting when I was about 9 years old, 9 or 11, watching Victorious, the TV show on Nickelodeon. Started watching movies with my dad, De Niro movies, Al Pacino movies. Saw Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, I want to be like that. I want to be a criminal. And my dad was like, Hey, I think you mean you want to be an actor, and if not, I'm going to take your ass to military school. And so I tried it out, when I was 15, 16 and a half, tried out an acting class, fell in love with it. And, you know, it, it- that's when I knew I had to do this for the rest of my life. So right after I turned 18, moved to Los Angeles. And then like 7 months later, I started working on my first show called On My Block on Netflix. And yeah, it's been a ride ever since. Uh, but now, I know that it's not, I know my path hasn't it's been a little more clear than others have experienced in Hollywood, at least from what I've heard. So now I actually have an online acting school that is made and curated to really help and start aspiring actors off in this industry in the safest and the clearest and the most cost efficient way, because I know that when I was starting off, I didn't have all of those resources. I got scammed. I lost time. I lost energy. I lost money. I did a bunch of like mistakes that I wish I didn't have to make. So now I have the roadmap laid out there for anybody and everybody from all around the world.
Yeah, that's amazing. How did On My Block change your life?
I mean, in every way, shape, and form, right? It was sort of like I guess you could say my university, right? I mean, I graduated from a continuation school, so I didn't have the best education if we're talking in terms of traditional education, but being on that set, apart from all the, financially, emotionally, mentally, and just like I guess my socialness, I guess in the world, it just educated me. And I think that's the most important thing as artists. I think anybody can be great and on top of the world one day, but if you didn't learn and if you don't understand the lessons that you were taught and you don't know how to apply them, then all of that's going to go for nothing. So I have a notebook of all the notes that I've learned off that set, and I still go back to this day to study them before I do any movie or project that I do now today.